Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be answering the question, what is it like to drive daily without power steering? Hopefully you don't have to do it, but I will try to entertain you with my struggles of having a broken power steering pump and probably rack at this point. So, yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. I put out a video a little bit ago about the car and how it was broken and stuff. If you haven't seen that, go watch that video now. Other than that, last week I put out a video with a really exciting announcement about fixing the car and about a company called TOPLABEL. Please check them out. TOPLABEL.co. It's an awesome brand that makes vinyl stickers, slap stickers, automotive accessories, and stuff like that. So please go check out my friends over at TOPLABEL.co. But now, back to Jesse and what it's like driving without power steering. Alright, we're on our way to Buffalo Wild Wings because we gotta get our fantasy on. So, so I kind of have to rev it a little bit to get it. That was really hard. So you can kind of rev it to get the RPMs up so that the power steering does kind of work without the pump working. So it's kind of, you know, bad for the people around you. I kind of feel bad for the neighbors and stuff because I sometimes have to rev it to like park because turning is just impossible, and if I just crank it, that makes stuff fall apart in the car even more, and I don't want to do that. So I kind of have to give it a little gas before I go, which is nice that I have manual that I can do that. But alright, so here's first gear, turn here. See, it doesn't really turn, but then like once I start going, then it loosens up and I have the ability to drive my car. This stop sign, I'm gonna, you know, come to my complete stop, but I have to go to first gear because in order to make this turn, I have to be in high RPMs. And this turn up here, I would usually go through in fourth gear, but I have to drop into second to let my RPMs go up so that I actually have the ability to turn. But really, it's not a big inconvenience when I'm actually driving full speed, or especially on the highway, it's not a problem at all. It's really, parking is the biggest issue, and we'll get to see that. We'll get to see that once we actually get there. But parking and making these turns is the problem. What are you doing? There's a turning lane, mister. Wow, good job. So I can't really show you what I just did there because I had to have two hands on the wheel to be able to actually, you know, do it because power steering and stuff. So I had to start turning before I actually stopped, preparing to make a sharp left turn onto the highway. So I had to start turning before I stopped so that I would have a little bit of something to start the turn. But then, as soon as the light turned green and I was able to start making my left, I had to get in the gas as quick as possible so that I could have gas to have RPM to be able to actually make the turn. Yeah, but then I'm not trying to do a burnout. So it's just really a difficult situation to, you know, have to do all the time. But once you're on the highway, as I am now, it's really not a problem at all. Unless you'd have to slam on your brakes. Like if I'm trying to slow down in neutral, obviously not doing that on the highway, but I just don't have any control over the car. I have to be in gear to be able to turn the car and actually, you know, make the car do what I want it to do. Alright, so this is about to get spicy again as I try to park. So, in the turning lane, downshifted to way too low of a gear. make my turn, trying to stay in second gear and actually turn. Fun, fun, fun. Now slow down. I have to put it in first so I can actually turn. I'm gonna try to make this left turn, which is gonna be very difficult. Let's try. See, I can't even do it with one hand. There we go. I have to. And then I'm all cockeyed, so then I have to put it in reverse. Flip throttle and back up. Then back into first so I can go forward. Back into the spot a little bit more straight. Alright, so as those clips showed, driving and especially parking without power steering is just complicated. So I'm still talking to the guy. Hopefully I will have the parts soon to put in the new power steering pump and rack to get that problem fixed up so we can move on and keep going with Jesse. Other than that, check out the sponsor of this video and this channel, TOPLABEL.co. It's just Sean being Sean, just being me, just be you. Catch you on the flip.
People, even though like crappy things might happen, it's still your ability to. You still have the ability to have a good attitude about it. You don't have to give a heck. Exactly, you don't have to give a heck. You just have a good attitude all the time, and